Huion WH1409. Huion, if you don't know, it's a Chinese company, and they make tablets. Now, I really wanted a tablet display monitor, but even though they're cheaper than Cintiqs, I'm poor. So what I did was I decided what I'm going to do is get a giant monitor because I have hand problems, whatever. So I got a giant monitor, and now what I'm going to do is use this huge ass monitor and hope that my hand stops cramping. So I'm really excited. I have to cut through the tape now. This will be fun. Okay. Oh God. Holy fuck. So, it's open now. There's a beautiful, beautiful cardboard box in here. Wow, so beautiful. Let's get this sucker. Oh God, holy fuck. I just gave myself a cardboard paper cut. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Can you even see that? Whatever. It's all in the name of art. Alright, so we've got it out. Ooh, this is a nice box. So, here's the box. It's pretty good. As you can see, the Huion has 2.4 gigahertz wireless, so I don't have to keep it plugged in at the desk, which is sweet. It's giant. It's like 13 inches. Absolutely huge. Here's the logo for Huion. And let's get this sucker open. So it's a 13.8 by 8.6 tablet. How the fuck? I know, there's duct tape. Yeah. Okay, get the tape. I probably should have rehearsed what I was going to tell you about it, other than the fact that I'm going to use it to draw shit. It has 2,048 pressure levels of sensitivity, so it's the exact same as a Wacom. So, you know, that's pretty cool. Ooh. Got a little thank you card. Thank you for choosing Huion. This is nice. Aw, here's the little lion guy who's the logo. And here's a QR code for their Facebook. They don't post much on there, though. So you know. Okay, so let's read the note. Alright. There we go. Thank you for choosing Huion. Our goal is for you to be 100% happy with your new Huion product. If you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to contact us, and we shall be happy to guide you in every way possible. And sorry, I'm still a little sick. They're pretty cool to deal with. I had a weird issue happen where they put my city as my zip code, and they realized that they messed up, and they immediately contacted me, so they're really friendly. So this is the tablet. Now, I will say, I should have started with this. This is not a paid advertisement. I tried to get a review model, but no one would, you know, supply it. So, yeah, this is what we got. You know, I was going to compare it to my Intuos and show you how much bigger it is. Let me find that really quick. Alright, so this is my ratty, somewhat disgusting Intuos. You can tell I used it a lot. So, the Intuos 4 fits into the drawing area for this tablet. Absolutely ridiculous. The buttons, honestly, they're not that different. This one has rows of 4s. These comes in little quadrants of 4s. From what I've read, they're all programmable, which is pretty sick. Okay, so let's get this out. Alright, so the beast. I would say in direct comparison to my Intuos 4, the drawing area, so gross, it's smoother than the Intuos 4. And you can even kind of tell. Man, that's disgusting. Yeah, it's definitely, this is more plasticky, and this feels almost like really smooth plastic. Like if you get a really nice figure, it feels like that. But I don't think it'll be that hard to draw on. Nice, there we go. There's a bunch of indicator lights. We got battery, charge, wireless, and I'm not sure. Oh, and this is the charge on the pen. So I'm assuming the pen is rechargeable. I didn't really look into that much. And we've got a quick start guide, a cleaning cloth, the user manual, exciting, and then there's a little jiggery-doo here, so let's see what's in here. Okay, so we've got, this has to be the charge, well, this has to be to charge the tablet. Let's see, let's check it out. Okay, this one has to be, because of this little spindly bit here. That little spindly thing. This has to be for pen. And speaking of the pen, here is the pen. It feels okay. I don't hate it. It will take some getting used to. It's a little different from my other pens that I have. I'd show you them, but I don't know where they are. Yeah. So there's that. Oh, and it's got the little Huion logo. And why won't you focus? No, there's that. And it has a little chargy hole on the bottom. You can't see it. And it comes with 4 nibs in a stand, and it's kind of lame. The stand, you can only do that. But I have some leftovers from my Intuos 4, so I have the stand my Intuos 4 came with. Let's see if it fits. Okay. And then I have one that came with my other pen, because I had one that I got because I had art classes and had a Cintiq class, so I got a Cintiq pen. Goes in there. So, if you have leftovers from your Intuos tablets, it works fine, which is cool. So that's all that's in the box, I think, yeah. Oh, let me show you guys the back of it. So, what's really interesting is that all of the drivers come pre-installed on this little USB. So you plug that in and install it from there, and then if they're out of date, I'm assuming you just update it, but yeah. Now the Huion, the company, they use, I don't want to fuck up the buttons, they use DHL. Oh, and this actually is this little flash drive. It has 8 gigs of storage on it, which is pretty cool. So if you can, like, for example, install your drivers and what art you're working on and then take it with you. So that's cool. And yeah. But what's cool, what was I even saying? Oh yeah, it ships from China. There aren't any US stores here. So when you buy it, you're going to have to go in your home, or yeah. So I will say, if you're a US customer and you have to do DHL, there's like a customs service, and I'll post a picture of it if I remember. And it's like $75 to post it, and or $75 custom service that they offer as like an extra service. But honestly, if you live in the US, you shouldn't need it. I've never had to pay customs for anything in the US. And I used to get a lot of stuff shipped from China, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Shouldn't be that big a deal. Also, check out shirt. That's great. Yeah, so this is the opening part. I'm gonna hook it up and then do the part. Yeah. So fun. Hey guys, so we're back for the drawing section of the test. Yay. So right off the bat, it draws really smoothly. And let's see. Let's get a test of the pen pressure sensitivity. Whoa. Okay, so that's not too bad. Let's try size. So as we can see, let's zoom in a little bit. I probably have to mess with my settings a little bit, but we can get from very thin and very light, to very, very dark. Let's try some pressure stuff, I guess. Making it bigger, smaller. So a lot of this, like a lot of just learning how to use this is going to just be on me and just figuring out all of my different settings. But so far I like it. Right now it goes from very small to very thick really quickly. Oh god, okay. That's gone. Cool. Which I'm not super into, but you know what? This is a good chance to show you all the pen test stuff, or the pen driver stuff, so let's go on that. So this is what it looks like. I mean, it's nothing amazing. There's a pressure sensitivity slider. And it says adjust pressure sensitive, move right is light and left is heavy. Oh, so now see how there's no pressure sensitivity whatsoever. Okay, so let's go back in. Let's try putting it all the way up and see what happens. I'm curious. Ooh, gross. Okay, so let's go back in now and put it right in the middle. Yeah, that's not bad. I can deal with that. That's pretty good. So it's a little heavy. That's my biggest complaint. It gets a little heavy too quickly, and this is definitely going to take me fiddling with it to really get to where I want this to be. Let me use my mouse. Get it just over a little. No, there's little intervals in it, see? Okay, so no, that's too much. So we'll just leave it there. And then we have all this advanced setting stuff. And this is how you set up. So K1 is Control Z, supposedly. Let's try it out. Yeah, swag. I don't know what that does. I accept it though. Who knows what that one does. So it looks like these already come preset with something in it. Okay, so this one is brush. That's grab. So this is brush size. This, in the middle row of buttons, the top right one and the bottom left one are brush sizes. And these are loud clicky buttons. Oh, and that zooms out. That zooms in. That's not bad. I don't mind that setup that much. The zoom is crazy. Oh dear. Okay. What is happening with that? Well, we're not gonna worry about that. It's not what we're doing. It's not our goal to figure out those secrets. So I do like the brush button if I can find it. There it is. Okay, sweet. Let me change my brush. I don't like this one that much. Oh. You'll have to forgive me. I also do photo editing and have to find the thing. Okay, sweet. Alright, so let's try drawing something so I can try to get used to this at least. Yeah. I find myself very naturally, because I'm the type of, I didn't use, even when I had an Intuos 4, I didn't use the shortcuts on it very much. I find myself very naturally gravitating back to that work setup. So, I don't know, maybe I won't use the buttons that much, or maybe I'll start using them exclusively. It's all going to be figuring out my normal workflow more than anything. So let's get this quick sketch going here. Yeah. So I like it. I'm hoping the sound it makes wears in a little bit. What I like about Wacom products, I've used a few, is that they have a very like silky, sort of quiet touch to them, and it may have felt the same when I touched it, or it may have felt better when I touched it, but I will say it doesn't draw at all like an Intuos or a Cintiq. It's very it's the pen mostly. It has a lot of bounce back to the tip, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It makes it feel more like a pencil in some ways, but it's there, noticeable. Ugh. You need a mouth. A mouth. A lot of line action here. Good stuff. Good stuff. And he needs an ear. Needs a little bit of cheekbone. So I gotta say I like it. It's bigger than my Intuos is. Obviously, we did that comparison earlier, but it's bigger, and I can spread out my arm more, and I'm not constricted to that tiny drawing area. So already I can do more of a more natural flow with my arm, which is really nice. I don't know what I'm even drawing. Just like, this isn't any character in particular, although it would have made more sense to draw a character, wouldn't it? But whatever. I don't mind it. It's already, as I draw with it, I'm beginning to feel out when to press harder to get the darker bits, but it's very, very much different from a Wacom, for sure. Holy shit. Oh, another thing that I don't necessarily like about the Huion tablets, or it seems to just be an Wacom alternative tablet thing, and I mean, it's really not that big a deal to work around. I'm actually going to fix it right now. There's no eraser, which is kind of lame. Can I set this? Ooh, that's horrible. set it to E. Then that way, okay. This is totally gonna backfire in like the most beautiful way, but let's try it out. Hello? Oh God. Nah. It's not doing what it's supposed to. Okay. Or no. Oh no, it set itself. Alright, sweet. Oh. So I realize now the problem with that is I can't immediately get back to the brush. So let's set the top button to B for brush. And try that. Okay. Yeah, but I'm really feeling the pen. It's bouncy, which I'm not used to at all. But it's different. It's, I haven't quite used anything that feels this much like a pencil, at least to me. Like, the closest I've gotten was that Cintiq pen I mentioned. It was a classic pen, and it was shaped like a pencil, and it was very light. It's very comparable to how light this pen is, and it actually helps me to draw a little more naturally, which is cool. But, you know, I'm really digging it. I can think of nothing to stop anyone from buying one of these. Honestly, it was pretty cheap. It was only $150. It was $159.99 with tax and everything. It was $185 with tax and shipping. So you can get a nice big tablet if you're like me and you need the extra workroom. You can get a nice big tablet for extra and be good. So yeah, this has been my review of tablet. Moddy did a thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. This video is going up pretty quickly, so if you watch it and it's still March, I'm gonna be streaming while I draw with it. So if you're into it, stop by. It will be on the Mournful Walrus Twitch channel. Alright, so later days.